What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about studio microphones or USB microphone. What to look for, how to get the best for your money, and as usual I give you a top 3 of the best picks for this year. So let's not waste any more time and let's get started. So let's talk a little bit about what a studio microphone does and why you as an artist or producer might need one. There are many different types of microphones. The one I'm going to cover for this particular video is the condenser microphone. So what is a condenser microphone and why do you need one? Condenser microphones are mainly used for the recording of vocals and instruments and are commonly found in studios. Condenser microphones have a much greater frequency and transient response, which is the ability to reproduce the speed of an instrument or voice, opposed to the so-called dynamic microphones or regular microphones. They also generally have a greater output but are much more sensitive to loud sound. Dynamic microphones are the more commonly known microphones, which are much more rugged and sturdy. They are more resistant and can handle more abuse, which makes them great for live performances. And dynamic microphones also don't require a power supply, such as condenser microphone. However, the sound quality of the dynamic microphone is not as accurate as a condenser microphone. Most dynamic microphones have a limited frequency response, which makes them well suited, along with their ability to withstand high sound pressure levels for guitar amps, live vocals, and drums. Condenser microphones are generally much more expensive than dynamic microphones, but there are many less expensive condenser microphones being made. Condenser mics require the use of a power supply, generally 48 volts phantom power, and that's easily supplied by most mixing boards or audio interfaces. If you're interested in also buying an audio interface, take a look at my previous video I did on the top 3 best audio interfaces for 2018. If you already own an audio interface and you're wondering if your audio interface is gonna support condenser microphone, you should look for a switch or button on your audio interfaces panel which says 48 volt phantom power. Condenser microphones are mainly used in studios because of their sensitivity to loud sounds and the fact that they're a little bit more fragile than their dynamic counterparts. That being said, you can also find condenser microphones on stage, at live music venues, for use of drum overheads, or for use in orchestral or choral sound reinforcements. Now there are 2 types of condenser microphones. The first one is large diaphragm microphone, or LDM. Large diaphragm microphones are mostly used for studio vocals and instrument recording where a deeper sound is desired. These microphones are perfect for vocals, pianos, acoustic guitars, and brass instruments. The second type are small diaphragm microphones, or SDM. These are the best choice when you want a solid, wide frequency response and the best transient response, which is the ability to reproduce fast sounds, such as stringed instruments. SDMs are also the preferred choice for concert taping. You want to also get a pop filter when you're buying your first condenser microphone, especially for vocals. They're so sensitive to transient voices that P and S sounds will cause a little bit of distortion. Which reminds me of an older video I did in which I recorded myself with a very bad microphone and no pop filter. As a result of this, a lot of my viewers flooded the comment section talking about how annoying it was. Video's damn near 4 years old and people are still complaining about the sound of my voice in that video. Production software program, best beat sampling and that kind of stuff. I think I got the message by now. So get yourself a pop filter and you're good to go. To make the best choice when buying your first condenser microphone, you should consider what your plans are and what your goals are as a musician. If you're just recording vocals at home, you might want to get a large diaphragm microphone. For recording instruments as a cello or upright bass,
cello.
For recording on cello or upright bass, you want to get a large diaphragm microphone. This is because while the strings resonate quickly, the slower transient response of the large diaphragm microphone will make for better low frequency responses on these instruments. So now that you know what a condenser microphone is, let's look at the top 3 best picks for this year. On number 3 on my list is the audio-technica AT 2035 XLR condenser microphone. Whether you're planning to start a podcast, recording instruments or vocals, or just feel like recording your voice, the audio-technica is a very good mic to start off with. The audio-technica AT is a large diaphragm microphone which allows for natural sound and low noise. It features a side address format, which means you need to speak into the front of the microphone rather than on the top of it. The audio-technica AT retail packaging includes a high-strength plastic shock mount and a leather pouch for carrying this XLR condenser microphone around. This means you need to buy an aftermarket XLR cable, mic stand, and pop filter. The second one on my list is the Blue Spark cardioid condenser microphone. If you're looking for a rugged, robust, and great sound XLR microphone, this is exactly what you need. The microphone not only looks awesome, the microphone comes placed in a wooden box, which is very rare at this price range. The company also throws in a shock mount as well as a small pop filter. If XLR is not your thing, the company also provides a USB interface Blue Spark microphone that is compatible with iOS and Apple devices like iPhone and iPad. And number one on my list is the AKG P220. The AKG is a large diaphragm focal microphone. As I said before, large diaphragm microphones are great for vocals, but also for instruments such as pianos, guitars, and brass instruments. Most condenser mics aren't very durable, which means you need to be very careful because you can easily break your mic. The AKG P220, however, has a very robust design, which makes it a bit tougher than other microphones. This mic is perfect for home recordings for both beginners and more advanced audience, and I can guarantee that you're gonna like the results you get with the P220. You'll have a very hard time finding a better microphone than an AKG P220 in this price range. So that's it for today, guys. Hopefully I helped you out in picking your first studio microphone. If you liked the video, of course subscribe to my channel to stay updated with the latest videos. Also let me know in the comment section below what your favorite microphone is and which microphone you own. I'll be back next week with another video. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a good day. Peace.